Good morning, Jen.
I'd like to know how this ceasefire agreement is going to change what you are able to do as an aid organization.
Thank you for this important question. So from a humanitarian perspective, Jill, the ceasefire in Gaza is a critical lifeline. We have been waiting for this for the last 15 months. It halts the immediate violence. It provides a window to address urgent needs and deliver life-saving aid to population that have been facing devastating hardships. For the humanitarian workers, it means safer access to areas previously unreachable, allowing the distribution of food, water, medical supplies, and essential services. It also provides a chance to begin assessing, repairing vital infrastructure like hospitals, schools, water systems, which are often severely damaged during war. So for the people of Gaza, the ceasefire represents a moment of respite, a chance to reunite with loved ones, seek medical care, and find shelter without fearing of further attacks. However, and I want to touch on this because it's important, while the ceasefire offers temporary relief, it underscores the importance of addressing the root causes of the conflict. Humanitarian aid is essential, but without lasting peace and stability, the cycle of suffering will continue. For the humanitarian actors, the focus remains on alleviating immediate needs while advocating for sustainable solutions that ensure safety, dignity, and hope for the people of Gaza.
So Sunday, I'm just going to interrupt there because Sunday is when this is supposed to take hold. What do you expect your organization to be doing on Sunday when that happens?
So I wanted to touch on that. On Sunday, the ceasefire is going to be on effect. But between the announcement and Sunday, we have like 4 or 5 days, and we did not see the bombing stopping or losing of precious innocent lives in Gaza. And the day, which is Sunday, when the ceasefire is going to be in effect for us, we expect as a humanitarian organizations to have an understanding of the flow of the humanitarian aid as per the agreement that they reached, safe corridors for the medical evacuations of the patients, which we have been doing since the last 15 months, but it was an extremely difficult task. And also, we are expecting that the governments would be supporting the work of the humanitarian organizations.
Can you explain to me what it's like to get a truck into Gaza right now?
That's a good one. It's, usually logistics should not be that difficult in any part of the world. But in Gaza, it's different, even prior to the war that started in October 2023. For us to get one truck into Gaza, it takes sometimes weeks. The last 2 weeks, we were able to get one large truck with winter kits for mainly focusing on the children items. And it took us around 1 month to get that truck from Jerusalem to the south part of Gaza. That's how difficult it is. Beginning of the war, like the first 3 months, we were able to get 11 trucks, but we were emergency ready because HCI has been operating in West Bank, Jerusalem, and Gaza for the last 2 decades. So we used the items that were available in our warehouses, where one of the warehouses was bombed. We lost 2 volunteers, a father and his 15-year-old son, and then we ran out of the stock. So we started the procurement from outside, from Egypt in particular, to get the humanitarian aid across through the Rafah borders. So we were successful on our own to get 11 trucks, but through our strategic partnership, we got more than 80 trucks for the last 15 months. But also we do have some, local procurement because we have been running kitchens. Last Ramadan, we had 4 operating kitchens in the 3 areas of Gaza where we fed over 250,000 people. We established our own primary health clinic in the south of Gaza, which after the invasion of Rafah city, it has been reallocated for 3 times now. We have our own maternity ward, and we partner with some UN agencies to use their routes to deliver aid as well. So we are trying to mitigate all the options that are available in front of us to make sure we are delivering aid.
We understand the need is great. How do you make a decision on where to provide aid?
So in any area where there is war, armed conflict, or even natural disaster, there are clusters. So you would have emergency cluster, shelter cluster, food security cluster, health cluster, and these we meet on a weekly basis, and we do needs assessment on the ground. So we have boots on the ground. We have our own teams that they participate in these needs assessment, and then they come back with the results and which areas were not covered with the aid and which areas are the most in need for which type of aid. But I just want to touch that the population of Gaza was a thriving population. Colleagues of ours, they had their lives. They were, secure and have their income and sending their kids to universities. Right now, the entire population in Gaza is in dire need for support. So that can give you an idea how much it's difficult to attend to everyone's need while we're still seeing the bombing dropping on the people there.
It's a huge undertaking, and we will see what happens on Sunday when the ceasefire is supposed to take hold. I do appreciate you taking time because I know you have an enormous amount to deal with. Iftikhar, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.